Aquarius. This is your weekly tarot card reading, your week ahead reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Lots of new stuff happening today, so I hope you stick through the whole video, because what I'm going to start to do is you're going to get your intuitive, your reading, your general reading. But I'm also going to, toward the end, break it up into career, money, and love. And then we'll take the specifics and the details over into the extended. There's always an extended video. This is definitely for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. And I encourage you to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to get a really well-rounded understanding of the energies that are impacting you right now. Okay. Saturn is finally out of contention with Leo. With the Leo energy, with the sun energy, with the Mercury energy. Mercury is actually in its home of Virgo and out of Leo, which means it's just much more thoughtful, much more global, much more cranial, and very communicative. So expect for it to be easier for you to articulate your ideas. But Jupiter is in Aquarius still, and it is in curious aspect or opposition to the sun right now. So, you know what it's almost like through our relationship with this Aquarius energy, with what we want to change and what we want to change about ourselves, it's coming to us through the relationship that we have with other people and what we see as other people's behavior. What we don't like, what inspires us to do something better, something different. But not just for the sake of doing it different. With Jupiter, it says it's not about being different. It's about doing something different because the different way is better, or looking for a different way. And how the community teaches us how to be a better version of ourselves. And it does that in a lot of ways, Aquarius. But mostly, usually, it does that in the way of what not to do. So, how is that impacting you? Well, let's see. Aquarius. There is heartbreak here about a relationship, or about a relationship that's still going on, that still feels very, very good, but there's some sort of disappointment here. Some sort of disappointment in connection or an actual home. Or disappointment in what you expected to be a really good time and maybe didn't turn out that way. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So we have the 3 of Swords and we have the 4 of Wands, which is something that breaks your heart but also gave you a lot of pleasure. Or like I said, you flip it around, you expected it to be a lot of pleasure, but it ended up disappointing a great deal and leading to heartbreak. This is a relationship that was very sexual and very intense, but ended up in heartache and heartbreak, and yet there is still a fiery connection there. And then we have this 3 of Pentacles, which is being noticed and realized for your good work. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is building a home or gaining a lot of money and being very, very profitable financially because you're extremely good at what you do, or it's investing a lot of money into your current home to make improvements on it, and they're actually very good improvements. Or it's in other words, it shows there's tangible like there's a tangible relationship with the improvements, so you can see it, or you can hear them, or you can feel them. This is also a sense of a happy home. So what is the heartbreak about? We don't know yet. We have the King of Chalices coming up slightly in the future, and then the 5 of Pentacles. So it's almost like this sense of somebody could be very emotionally draining for you, or it could be very, like, to keep up with their emotions has been draining a great deal, or it has been costing a lot of money in order to keep yourself feeling good. So there is a little bit of this energy of finances helping to compensate for something that you're not getting emotionally. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is your dreams and your wishes being fulfilled. So maybe that's going to be resolved with the King of Swords. And this could be you, because this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. But dreams and wishes, wishes fulfilled in terms of, it's almost like what you thought was right. It's almost like somehow intuitively you knew what was going on. Something that really drained your energy, something that was really disappointing to you. It could have been infidelity. And then we have the High Priestess here, which means cosmic balance. So there is some sense of all-knowing. Intuitively you knew it, you understood it, maybe even before it happened. Okay, I mean, this story goes way deeper. And I already feel like, whoa, I'm a little overwhelmed. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Maybe you can tell the Oracle, wait for important information. Okay, so yeah, you guys are definitely in the need to know. Hunter, track down your fears or desires. You're looking for this information. So there is definitely, and Druid, hold the space. It's almost like you're trying to suspend making a decision. It's like you're trying to suspend making a decision because you don't have all the facts. But intuitively you do. So intellectually there's a gap. There's information that still has to come in, and you are looking for this information. But what this is also saying, and somebody's on the hunt for it, right? And maybe in some ways you need tangible proof, right? So there is, but you're holding space in that you're kind of like, listen, I'm not going to make any decisions or make any big moves. Or it's saying, don't make any big moves until you have the tangible until you have the actual information that you need. We'll figure out when that information is going to come in. And then we have Oracle, wait for important information. Track down your fears and desires, and then hold space. Yeah, you're definitely waiting for information to come into you. I feel like in some way somebody was siphoning off money from the household budget of some sort to sort of supply or pay for a side hustle or a side chick or a side dude. There's something suspicious in the way funds are being spent. Or there, like I said, yes, there is an overcompensation even in terms of how much money they're allowing, like you have to spend. I don't know what your relationship is, but there is just this sense of it's compensating for something that's going on beneath the surface, a heartbreak of some sort. It's not making the heartbreak go away. And it's almost like you know it already, because the High Priestess is here. So you know it already, but you don't want to know it. Or they don't want to know it. You can flip this energy all you want. If I was going to apply this to your career, I would say that there is a knowing of, it's almost like, yeah, the company, you start to see the company starting to invest in different things or maybe hire new people, and you can feel somehow that they're cutting your position. That's kind of like what this would translate to, and that very well could be happening. So in other words, is saying to you, Aquarius, trust your instincts and intuition instead of doubting yourself, because this is a moment right now where you need to be on your own side. And it's not necessarily going to be, there's no tower on the table, but it's almost like this is almost like you realizing just how psychic you are. I'm sorry, it just keeps stalling. I'm so sorry. It's like you realizing just how psychic you are and how on point your energies are. And what's frightening about that is sometimes we don't want to know what we know. And that's the rub right now. That's the challenge. Aquarius. Aquarius. I need clarification. So this could be with a Capricorn. It's time to take action, especially when it comes to work. But no, it's time to take action. It's like it's time to do something about these fears that you have, because they're not I'm losing words. I'm so sorry, but they're not unvalidated. They're not wrong. So emotions are running high. And you know, at this point, it's like the emotions have to go somewhere. You have to share those feelings with somebody. This has to be, you have to confront it. And then we have, don't let your past hold you back. So holding into a comfort zone, maybe what's kept you in denial. It's like, it's too comfortable it's too comfortable for me here. You know, I don't want to see what I know is coming. You know, and this is a sense of blatantly, don't let your comfort zone hold you back. This is like a get going. Start looking for that new position. You know, start confronting what's going on in this relationship that you don't want to be going on. Like, start confronting it, because honestly, your comfort zone's about to run out. There is no more comfort zone. It's like we're getting further and further away from the South Node, which means stuff is going to become more challenging for us, but in a very good sense. In other words, those challenges will be associated with progress. You'll be able to feel the progress happening, even though it will be challenging. And that's because we're headed toward our North Node. So the South Node is, you're leaving it behind. You got to let go of it. Have faith in your dreams. It's interesting. It's almost like in some ways you're getting back to who you are, instead of chasing this concept of this person. Whoa. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how did that happen with that deck? Okay. Aquarius. Throat chakra. In the past, you had a voice, but this is the past. And think to yourself, have I become complacent? Have I become complacent in my comfort? Or have people become complacent? Because this is coming up in the past. Maybe you've said something in the past and nothing has changed, or something was told to you in the past and now it's where you have to confront it. But throat chakra is all about something being said, having a voice. What does that mean, though? Spiritual strength. It means you have to have faith in what's unseen. Because in some respects, you could have been holding back for a long time. And spiritual strength is this understanding that God's got me. And it's also coming from deep inside of you that you have this energy that says, my strength comes from the eternal. So the external doesn't make you hesitate. Also, spirit will uphold you during this confrontation. All of this is about the confrontation. The waiting game. Tick-tock. It's coming in your future. I feel like it's almost like, do you want to be stuck moving into the future? Or do you want to not be stuck? Do you want to move on to the next level of your life? You have the opportunity to do that, but it's going to take your spiritual conviction to do it. This is finding spirit again, because it's falling right on top of a high priestess. It's like almost like calling you to associate yourself stronger with spirit, stronger with a sense of faith. What is this waiting game here for? You've been waiting a long time for your dreams to come true. And ultimately, what I just heard in my head is you have to try something different because you've gotten too complacent. Your dreams are on the other side of you being unstuck and taking a chance. Whoa. Trapped in fear. Whoa, okay. Hold up. So we have base chakra that just came out with the throat chakra. So basically, this is a sense of what you say and who you are used to be connected in the past. This is also a sense of knowing yourself and being sincere, talking with sincerity. I don't know why that's coming up in the past, but it's almost like this didn't start out as a convoluted situation. It started out as an honest situation, but the dishonesty is in trying to make it last indefinitely. Everything changes, and this is a time when it has to change, and a risk has got to be taken because there's complacency here that's actually destroying the momentum. And then we have trapped in fear of losing the safety net, of losing the security. And whether this is facing the fact that, somebody is not being faithful, or somebody is thinking of moving on, or somebody is thinking of moving. Somebody, whether it's you or them, are thinking of moving in a different direction. And this has to be confronted. Now let's get into career, love, and money. Specifically for career, how is this going to play out for Aquarius? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So for career, there is new money coming in. A new opportunity wants to come in. That's very good news for you, Aquarius. Simply meaning that you're clearing out this old space to make room for a great deal of abundance. So this new thing that you've been working on is going to yield major money. And it's time for you to take it to the next step and put it out there. Because what you have been doing might start to, you also have the Two of Cups here, which means somebody is going to make an offer to you, want to partner with you. This could be an agent, this could be a boss, this could be a representative, this could be a bookie. I don't know. But this is saying that you're going to find the perfect partner that you need, a partnership that you need. Somebody that's willing to work side by side with you. Let's pull one more card for money, which I think also is kind of sliding into career too, but it's for money. Queen of Pentacles, it's coming in, Aquarius. Finances, running your own business, being independent, making smart decisions with money, and having a lot of money to make decisions with, and also a sense of having a lot of money. Just money is coming in because there's some sort of passion, something with Two of Cups energy, very romantic energy. It's how you're making your money. It's how you're making your money, but it's gonna work out. Love. Aquarius with love. Aquarius with love. Aquarius with love. I'm actually liking this new, I don't know, I just like the inquiry. Aquarius with love. Okay. These two took a while. Oh, there's going to be a tower. The Six of Swords is here. It's going to make you move on. When it comes to love, when the tower shows up, this is an unexpected change because it's time for you to move on. And going with the energy, the general energy, something has been building for a while that you knew and you understood and you suppressed. So a lot of this is coming out with love. You have got to move on from the situation, and something's going to happen in order to make you move on from this situation. A big change, maybe finding some. So what is this change? What is this change? And don't worry, we're definitely going to go into all of these things in depth over in the extended. 10 of Swords. That means an ending. Look at her. She's completely depressed. She's seeing her lover with somebody else. So there's just this sense of all of a sudden a surprise. Boom. Maybe you thought they were gone. Somebody thought they were gone. You were gone. You were out of the house. There is this energy of there's betrayal here. There's a backstabbing. It could even be that somebody took off and just left you, didn't even confront you or consult you, just left you like in suffering all by yourself, to hurt and to just in memories. Who, what, where, when, why, right? Career for Aquarius. Career for Aquarius. Career for Aquarius. Ooh, you're going to get what you want for career. Career and money's looking real damn good. So you're going to get what you want. Somebody's reaching out to you. Somebody desires you. There's public recognition here of your desirability. In other words, public recognition of the value that you have. So you're going to get that job offer. You're going to get that investment to invest in your career or whatever you've been building. What's the difference between career and money? So money is actually your money. Chances, opportunities for finances to come into you. But career is about what you're building out in the world, what you're passionate about, and what you're contributing to society and hopefully making your life about. So people are going to watch you. They're reaching back. And then we have the Queen of Cups, because they see you as somebody who is just all giving and you have so much lusciousness to you. You have so much to offer. The Sun card is here, so it's happening soon. Your world is going to change. Let's get more details on that. The link is below. Hopefully I'll see you to continue the message over in the extended. Bye.